The Elephant's Friend. Once upon a time, there was an elephant that lived in the palace stables. He was the king's favourite elephant, who was always well fed and cared for. Has my pet been fed today? Outside the palace walls, a dog lay in the dirt, uncared for and starving. He could smell the rice fed to the elephant, and his poor tummy rumbled. Rumble. One lucky day, the dog managed to slip through the palace gates. Once inside, he followed the scent of the warm rice to the elephant's stable. From then on, the dog enjoyed the rice that dropped from the elephant's mouth, but the skinny dog went unnoticed. But the more he ate, the fatter he grew, until the elephant couldn't help but notice his uninvited companion. "So, who are you?" "Dog." Far from being angry, the elephant was rather pleased to have some company. "Pleased to meet you, dog." "Likewise." Soon the two had become firm friends, and the elephant shared both his stable and his food with the dog. As for the dog, he never left the elephant's side day or night. Friendship and food, that's all anybody needs in life. I feel like a new dog since I met you. Each day the dog's coat grew glossier and his eyes grew brighter, until the elephant's keeper was offered a large sum of money for dog. This money for that dog. So it was that the dog was put on a leash and dragged to a distant village by a rich merchant. "I won't leave my friend." "Listen, dog, nobody says no to me." The king's elephant was heartbroken at the loss of his dear friend. He refused to eat, he refused to drink, and worst of all, he refused to wash. "He's rather smelly. He won't wash, your greatness." The king was very concerned and asked his chief minister to look into the matter. "Sort out the royal elephant, your greatness." The minister visited the elephant and saw that he was not ill, just very sad. "Lost a friend, have we?" The wise minister guessed at once that the elephant was pining for a friend. "What have you done with his friend?" "You heartless rascal," was shaking all the money out of his pockets from selling the dog. Look. So the keeper, who was not all bad, confessed he had sold the elephant's dog. However, nobody knew where the dog had been. So the king sent around a proclamation, a message. "If you hold on to the elephant's dog, you will be severely punished." Nobody's listening. I am. Eventually, the king's message reached the village where the dog and the merchant lived. The threat of punishment really scared the merchant, so he chased the dog out of his yard and down the hill with his tail wagging. The dog ran helter-skelter back to the elephant. The elephant and the dog danced with delight, while the king, his ministers, and the elephant's keeper all cheered and clapped. And so the two friends lived contentedly, happily together for the rest of their days, and nobody ever tried to part them again. Never come between an elephant and his dog. You can't put a price on friendship. The end.